Meet your inner crew, a guide to the internal family systems map. 1. Introduction: the multiplicity of the mind. Every human being knows what it feels like to be of two minds. You might have a part of you that is desperate for a fresh start, while another part hits the snooze button on your goals. You might have a part that wants to reach out for help, and another that tells you to stay quiet and stay safe. At ROFA, we recognize that this internal conflict is not a sign of a disorder or a broken mind. Rather, the human mind is a naturally multiple ecosystem, a bus full of various subpersonalities we call parts. Each part has its own perspective, feelings, and most importantly, a positive intent for you. Even when their methods are messy or destructive, they are trying to help you survive. We operate under a simple healing philosophy. All parts are welcome here. Nothing is wrong with you for having parts. It is simply how the human mind works. We are learning to listen inside without shame. By identifying the members of your inner crew, you can move from being overwhelmed by your emotions to understanding the road you're traveling. But for a crew to function, the bus needs its rightful driver. The first step in navigating your internal landscape is identifying the self, the natural leader who belongs in the driver's seat. 2. The driver, understanding the self. The self is not a part, it is the undamaged core essence of who you are. While trauma and life experiences can cloud the self with the noise of various passengers, the self itself cannot be broken. It acts as the inner leader, the one who is calm enough, curious enough, and kind enough to listen to the whole crew without freaking out or being hijacked. The 8 degrees Celsius of self-leadership. When the self is in the driver's seat, these qualities emerge naturally. They are not skills you build, but your true nature surfacing when your protectors relax. The so what? The curiosity test. The primary tool for identifying if you are operating from self is to check your internal temperature. Am I curious about this feeling, or am I drowning in it? Curious, you are in the driver's seat self. Drowning, a part has grabbed the wheel. There is no shame in this. Our goal is simply to notice who is driving. While the self is the ideal driver, other passengers often grab the wheel with the intention of protecting us from the bumps in the road. 3. The passenger profiles meet the parts. The IFS map organizes your inner crew into 3 distinct roles based on how they react to the road beneath the wheels. Manager profile, proactive protectors. Managers are the organizers. They sit near the front of the bus, working ahead of time to keep you in control and ensure old pain never surfaces. Common behaviors: perfectionism, people-pleasing, meticulous planning, self-criticism, and staying too busy to feel. The vibe: if I stay in charge and keep everything perfect, the pain won't flood the bus. Positive intent: managers want to prevent pain before it starts. They believe that through constant control, they can keep the system safe from rejection or failure. Firefighter profile, reactive protectors. Firefighters are the emergency responders. When an exile part's pain breaks through the manager's defenses, the firefighter suits up, grabs a fire hose, and does whatever it takes to extinguish the flames right now. Common behaviors: substance use, explosive rage, binging, or complete numbing and dissociation. The rope versus noose: a firefighter is like a crew member throwing you a rope when you are drowning. It helps you survive the moment, but that rope can eventually become a noose that causes its own damage. The ROFA approach: you can't fire a firefighter. They've been doing a hard job with the only tools they had. We learned to thank them for keeping us alive and eventually retire them with honors. Positive intent: firefighters want to stop emotional pain immediately. They don't care about tomorrow, they only care about making the burning stop today. Exile profile: the hurt parts. Exiles are the young, vulnerable passengers carrying burdens of old trauma, shame, or grief. The situation: because their pain is so intense, the managers and firefighters work overtime to keep them hidden in the back of the bus or locked in the luggage compartment. They are exiled so you can keep functioning in daily life. The vibe: I'm scared, I'm alone, and I'm carrying a weight I can't put down. Positive intent: exiles simply want to be seen, heard, and healed. But they carry emotions the rest of the system is terrified will crash the bus. These parts aren't born into these extreme roles. They take them on because of the heavy burdens they are forced to carry. 4. The weight they carry, burdens. In IFS, burdens are not the parts themselves. They are the painful beliefs or energies that parts have picked up from the world. Naming a burden allows you to realize that the belief is not you, it is just something you are carrying. 1. Personal burdens, beliefs from direct life experiences such as "I am not safe" or "it was my fault." 2. Legacy burdens, beliefs handed down through family or ancestry. Examples include "men don't grieve" or "numbers don't grieve," a stoic, just work mentality. 3. Societal burdens, beliefs from the broader culture such as the shame associated with poverty, addiction, or the unworthiness of needing help. These internal passengers and their burdens provide the script for our lives, but the dashboard of our physical body tells us which gear the bus is currently in. 5. The dashboard, your body's nervous system. The road under the bus is your body. Using a map inspired by polyvagal theory, we can track our nervous system's dashboard to see who is likely driving. The so what? Finding glimmers. When you find your dashboard in red or gray, you can look for glimmers. These are tiny signals of safety, the feeling of your feet on the floor, the sight of the sky, or a trusted face that help the road feel a little smoother and shift you back toward green. Once we have checked our dashboard and noticed our parts, we can use 5 gentle questions to begin a conversation with our inner crew. 6. The peer support tool. 5 gentle questions. In peer support, we don't dig into deep trauma. Instead, we use these questions to acknowledge the parts present in the room right now. 1. What did I notice in me today? Insight note. This helps move from being the emotion to observing the emotion. 2. Where do I feel it in my body? Insight note. Connecting the part to a physical sensation grounds the experience in the present. 3. How do I feel toward this part right now? Insight note. This is the critical self-check. If you feel annoyed or afraid, another part is blended with you. If you feel curious or compassionate, self is driving. 4. What is it trying to protect me from? Insight note. This uncovers the part's protective goal and honors its positive intent. 5. Can I thank it just a little for trying to help? Insight note. Appreciation reduces internal friction and allows the protector to relax its grip on the wheel. While these questions are helpful for self-awareness, it is vital to know when the crew needs professional assistance. 7. Safety and boundaries, knowing when to call for backup. Peer support is about learning the map and befriending protectors. However, there is a clear line between peer work and clinical therapy. At ROFA, we stop here with the 5 questions to ensure everyone stays safe. Safety note, when to seek professional support. Peer support should not replace one-to-one clinical therapy if you experience losing time, finding gaps in your memory, or feeling unreal dissociation. Deep old trauma, if focusing on a part triggers overwhelming memories of past abuse, neglect, or exile pain. System flooding, if the emotions feel so intense that you cannot ground yourself or return to green after the group. Facilitators are here to help you connect with professional support for these deeper, unburdening steps. Closing statement, all parts are welcome here. You don't have to fix yourself to belong. We are simply learning how to let the self take the driver's seat, one small step at a time.